Om Sri Sai Ram. We'll continue the same arithmetic progression chapter, and this is going to be the third part of it. We are not learning anything new in this particular class. Instead, we are using the same formula of nth term in varieties of problems. Problems which are a bit confusing, problems which are a bit complicated, but all problems are solved by using the same formula. And as we know, in the formula of nth term we have 4 unknowns. 3 of them were known, and we have found that it is easy to find the 4th term. Now we are going to come across problems where 2 of them only will be known and other 2 we have to find out. And in order to find out that, he will give some hint. By using those hints, even though we know only 2 terms, we will be able to find the other 2 terms. So let us see varieties of problems which are a bit complicated, which are a bit twisted, but can be solved by using the same formula. Let us take up this problem of the second exercise, which reads as, if the third term, how do you write third term? A3. And what is A3? It is A plus 2D. And how much? He has given the third term as 4. And he has also given 9th term of the same sequence. So how do you write 9th term? A9. And what is A9? It is A plus 8D, which is equal to minus 8. He is asking which term of this arithmetic progression is 0. Means in this particular sequence there is a term 0. He is asking which is that particular term. Since we do not know the term, we'll assume that maybe it is nth term, general term, and we try finding the value of n by using the same formula. But here we have third term and 9th term, and we got 2 equations with 2 unknowns. And we know that if there are 2 unknowns, by solving them simultaneously, we can find their values. So first solve them simultaneously, find out A, find out D, and we are assuming that nth term is 0. So nth n is also known. So it will be easy to find out n. So solve them. Simply subtract. From first equation you subtract second equation. When we subtract, signs change. So a minus a became 0. 2d minus 8d is minus 6d equal to, since it was minus, since we are subtracting, it became plus. So 4 plus 8, it became 12. So what it says, in order to find out d, minus 6d is 12. So make it plus. How to make it plus? By multiplying both sides with minus sign. It will become 6d equal to minus 12. 6d means 6 into d. So take that 6 to other side, it will go as denominator, and you will get d equal to minus 2. So we got the value of one unknown. Substitute this value in the first equation. Substituting the value of d in first equation, wherever d is there, substitute minus 2. So you will have a plus 2 into 2 into d. Because d value is negative, don't write directly, put it in a bracket. Minus 2 equal to 4. 2 into minus 2, plus into minus is minus, 2 into 2 is 4, so it is minus 4. Take it to other side, you will get a equal to 8. Now observe, we know the value of d, we know the value of a, and we are assuming that let an, he asked us to find out number of terms, so let an equal to 0. We are assuming that nth term is 0. Write the formula. Please substitute the values. An is 0. A, we have found it as 8, plus n we want to find out, so n minus 1 into d, d is minus 2. So shift this 8 to this side, it will become minus 8 equal to n minus 1 into minus 2. Since n minus 1 is multiplied with minus 2, when you take minus 2 to the other side, it will go to denominator, and it is minus 8 by minus 2 equal to n minus 1. Minus will get cancelled, and 8 by 2 is 4. Get that 1 this side, it will become 5. We have 5 equal to n. So this is the answer. What does it say? The fifth term of the sequence is 0. You can check for yourself. The third term he has given as 4. Remember, A3 is 4. If you add d to that, you get A4. What is d here? Minus 2. So 4 minus 2 is 2. So A4 is 2. Add minus 2 to that, you get A5, which is 0. This is what we have found out. We'll move on to the next problem. There are two arithmetic progressions, and very interestingly, the common difference is same. Both have same common difference. He says the difference between their 100th term is 100. He says find the difference between their 1000th term. There are two different arithmetic progressions, but the common difference is same. Since there are two arithmetic progressions, we assume that the first term of first sequence is small a and the first term of second sequence is capital A, just to make a distinction. Let first term of first sequence be small a and first term of second sequence be capital A, just to make a distinction. But remember, common difference is same, and common difference be He is talking about 100th term and he says the difference between their 100th term is 100. So how will you write 100th term of first sequence whose first term is A, common difference is D? We will say A100 equal to A plus how many D? 1 less than 100, that is 99D. Come to the second one. He says for the second sequence the first term is capital A. So what is his 100th term? Just to make a distinction, let us say this is A 100th. It is capital A plus 100D. Because D is same, only the first term is changing. Subtract. So when you subtract, here also it is going to be 99D. So subtract, you get A100 minus capital A100 is equal to small a minus capital A, because these two will get cancelled. Now what is that he is asking? He is asking us to find the difference between their 1000th term. Write the 1000th term of first sequence. If 100th term is A100, what will be 1000th term? It will be A 1000. How much is it? Use the same formula. A plus 999D. What about the second sequence? A 1000. Once again you subtract, because he is asking us to find the difference between their 1000th term. This is the 1000th term of first sequence, this is the 1000th term of second sequence. We want to find the difference, so we are subtracting. So these two will get cancelled and you will get A1000 minus A equal to A minus A. And what is A minus A? We have found out. What is A minus A? He has given the difference between their 100th term is 100. This particular difference, according to him, 100th term of first one, 100th term of second one, the difference between them is equal to 100. So when you got A minus A, you can substitute its value and the answer is 100. So whatever is the difference between 100th term is same as the difference between 1000th term. So that is the answer. Let us move on to the next problem. This is an application problem. Subbarao started work in 1995 at an annual salary of rupees 5,000. His annually means per month he will be getting 5,000 rupees as his salary. Received an increment of rupees 200 each year. every year his salary gets increased by 200. First year how much it is? If we call it A1, first year his salary is 5,000 rupees. If you take it as A2 as second year, his salary is 5,200. Third year, it is 5,000. Etc. He is asking in which year his salary will be 7,000 rupees. This is initial salary. Second year his salary is this. Third year his salary is this. Which year his salary is going to be 7,000? We'll assume that in nth year. We assume that in nth year his salary is going to be 7,000. So let 7,000 is the salary during Let us solve this question. Here, value of A is 5,000 rupees. Common difference is 200 rupees. And 7,000 we are assuming that his salary will be during nth year. So we can also say that AN is equal to 7,000. So what is unknown? N is unknown. We want to find out N. So use the same formula. The formula is substitute the values. AN is 7,000. A is 5,000 plus N minus 1. We do not know N. So this is our equation. How to solve it? Get 5,000 this side. 7,000 minus 5,000 will become 2,000 equal to N minus 1 into 200. If you get the 200 to denominator, it will become 2,000 by 200, that is 10, equal to N minus 1. Get that minus 1 this side, it will become 11. So this is the answer. What is the answer? His salary started with 5,000 rupees. After 11 years, it will become 7,000 rupees if the annual increment is 200 rupees. We end this session . We end this particular session with this problem. In this particular manner, you will find the problems of the exercise in which some of the things will be known, some of the things will be unknown out of 4, and by using the same formula, you will be able to solve the problem. So please continue solving problems of 5.2 exercise. We will move on to how to add the terms, of arithmetic progression. We have one more formula which we will discuss in the next class. Thank you. God bless you.